Hey everyone, welcome to eZeLiving.com. In this webisode, we're traveling to the far exotic east, in particular Japan and Tokyo. Now, whenever I hear Tokyo, I think of the Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift, the huge square with cars racing through there. Now, you just got back from Tokyo.
Yes, I just came back from Japan. It's the most amazing, busiest city I've ever been to. And yes, Fast and Furious does come to mind. Particularly Shibuya Crossing. That's the most famous area of Japan. You can compare it to Times Square in New York. Thousands of people cross on that road every minute. It's just the busiest place.
Chaos.
Yes, chaos.
Organized chaos. Yeah, definitely. Now you actually went there and we have a video of Hayley in the square.
Here I am at the famous Shibuya Crossing where 1,500 people scramble across the road at the same time, and this is the biggest selling Starbucks in the world.
That definitely does look very chaotic. I mean, I would imagine you can see the world go by when you're standing there. Is there a particular spot where you can sit down, remove yourself from the busyness and just watch everything happen?
Absolutely. I mentioned the Starbucks in the video there. It's the busiest one in the world. Go up, grab yourself a coffee, take a seat in the window, and you can just watch Japan go by. It's the best view of Shibuya Crossing you can find.
Now, once you've had your coffee and you've watched the world go by, is there any way to go to grab a good piece of sushi or some real good Japanese food?
Well, of course, Japan and Tokyo is especially known for its sushi. You have to try some once you're there. So from Shibuya Crossing, you can just walk a few meters down the road and you'll come across your first sushi bar. Now, when you think about sushi, you imagine this rotating counter, right?
Yeah.
You've all been to that kind of sushi bar. No, in Tokyo, the locals like to go into the standing sushi bar.
But what if you're not a big sushi fan? Is there anyone else that you would recommend?
Definitely. Japan is a crazy place, and you can find all sorts of restaurants with different themes. So you've got the robot restaurant, you've got the vampire restaurant, you've got the ER, like hospital themed restaurants where you can drink from a syringe. You can find even a ninja restaurant, so you can be served by a real life ninja.
Does he spill the food when he brings it to you? Does he just sort of like jump out of the dark with a tray of food?
I think he kind of sneaks up on you and puts the tray down without you knowing.
So you got to try and spot your waiters, like, Bill, please, Bill, there's no one around. Next thing you know, there's a guy, that's all Bill. Now, where did you stay in Tokyo? Is there a good hotel that you would recommend for everyone?
Well, Tokyo is full of amazing hotels, from backpacking hotels to 5-star luxury. I stayed in the 4-star Intercontinental, which is in Roppongi.
Okay.
And it's a very short 10-minute metro ride to Shibuya and the town centre, so great location.
Well, now, you said, is the area called Roppongi?
Roppongi, that's right, Roppongi. Roppongi Hills.
Okay, now, what is so great about Roppongi? I've heard about it before, and there's a nightlife scene there or something?
Yeah, it's kind of the after-party place. So your young people have been out, they've had a few drinks, and then they head down to Roppongi to eat in the 24-hour noodle bars and sushi places, yeah.
All right, and I would imagine that is the area of Tokyo where you find those people in really crazy get-ups, and they look very similar to anime and manga. I don't know the name.
You're talking about the Harajuku girls, yeah. There's actually an area called Harajuku. You can walk there from Shibuya, it's very, very close. And that's where you're going to find Tokyo's fashion district.
Yeah, but what about the traditional side of Tokyo and Japan? Temples, the old culture of Japan, is that still around?
You can visit the temple in Asakusa. This is the oldest temple in Japan. It's over 600 years old. And there you can make your wish and get your fortune granted as well, which I had the pleasure of doing.
Well, Japan and Tokyo certainly sounds like a holiday destination that if you're a very out there, eccentric person, that you should go and see, yes?
Absolutely. Just go there and you won't be bored for a second. There's something around every corner for every taste.
There you go. So if that's you, we recommend that you go and check out Tokyo in Japan. Thanks guys for watching eZeLiving.com, where you can find anything and everything lifestyle.